Ocala Civic Theater has done it again with the performance of Mary Poppins. Don't miss the magic live on stage at the Ocala Civic Theater. Mary Poppins, a perfect treat for the whole family. Performances from September 3rd to October 4th. For tickets, call 352-236-2274. 6 minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. I had a fun thing I wanted to mention earlier, and then the news from Roanoke, Virginia kind of distracted us, and the seriousness of it, of course, didn't lend well to mixing it with something fun. So let me tell you something fun that kind of is, I guess it depends on how much you like theme parks. There are some amazing stories about the changes in the different theme parks, especially the big ones, Disney and Universal, that and there was news yesterday, so I want to tell you what I know. Okay. So first of all, like 2 weeks ago or something, the Disney Corporation mentioned that they have 14 acres in Orlando that they will be dedicating to a whole new land, or whatever you call it, in the park. I don't know if it's going to be part of the Magic Kingdom or a separate park. I don't know, but 14 acres is going to be dedicated to a Star Wars themed land.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that was a couple weeks ago, right? And then at the same time, they said they would also be expanding, I think, I can't remember how many acres, but several acres in Disneyland, which is harder to come by the land out there because Anaheim is, is kind of much tighter than the whole Reedy Creek area down is in the Orlando area.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they're doing the same thing out in Disneyland. They're also doing a Star Wars land. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then we heard that they were going to have a Toy Story land added to Disney World.
Yep.
I think that's 11 acres. Mm-hmm. So again, I don't know if that's connect. Oh, and that one I do know. That one is connected to Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
All right. And Universal Studios has really been going full force with whatever they could do this is competition that we all benefit from, because they compete with one another. And then, except for the fact that it costs half of your paycheck to go to any of these events.
Right. But it's the best deal in Florida.
Not quite half. But if you take your family, it is half,
yeah.
Right? But anyway, Universal Orlando yesterday finally announced something that people were speculating on for a long time, and they released this information on their blog, that the film franchise, The Fast and the Furious, so another film, and to be honest with you, I don't know much about that film franchise, but The Fast and the Furious would get attractions treatment at the theme park by the year 2017.
Nice.
Fast and Furious Supercharged will replace Disaster, a major motion picture starring you. So if you're familiar with Universal Studios, the Disaster, a major motion picture starring you, will be gone, and Fast and Furious Supercharged will take its place.
That's cool.
The major motion picture starring you thing closes September 8th. Beetlejuice Graveyard Review will also close later this year, if you're a fan of that thing. I guess after a while they become old hat, and nobody wants to go to see these attractions, right?
Right, because the more people that go, live in the state of Florida, and they're the returning visitors, and they need to have updates.
So at Universal Studios Hollywood, they already have a version of Fast and Furious, and there was speculation last week that Universal would make some new ride announcements to counter the flood of Disney stuff that's been happening. So here's what they wrote directly. I'm going to read the quote from their blog. It says, quote, "This ride is going to fuse everything you love about the films with an original storyline and incredible ride technology. You'll get to check out some of the high-speed, supercharged cars you've seen on the big screen. You'll be immersed in the underground racing world made famous in the films and explore the headquarters of Toretto and his team. Then you'll board specially designed vehicles for an adrenaline-pumping ride with your favorite stars from the films," unquote.
Nice.
So for those of you who are theme park fans and movie fans, that sounds exciting. Another announcement that could come in the next few weeks is the closure of Twister. They might be closing that ride, possibly to make way for a Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show experience.
Wow.
So Jimmy Fallon from The Tonight Show is going to be there. Do you want Robin to come to you? Joe wants Robin to go to you. Joe, Robin wants you.
Okay.
This is radio. This is how we do radio in the year 2015. All right, let's take a little break, and Anthony James is going to be in here speaking about theme parks, etc. Anthony is our go-to guy when it comes to asking questions about travel, and in fact, we went to visit him yesterday, but he wasn't in, so he's here now. We'll take a little break, and we'll be right back with Anthony James.